to filmmaking. We know that there are a lot of people working on both sides of the camera, but you guys act, you know, with your computers or your pencils or whatever. I can't even draw stick figures. And so when it works remarkably well, as it has, obviously, in the case of this movie, it really, it's not hyperbole, it's magical. It really is a magical
Yeah, but we were also talking backstage about the fact that a lot of people don't understand that what you do, what Bill Farmer does, what so many other people do in this field, this very particular field, is you don't just do funny voices.
Right.
And people think that's what it's about.
Right.
Oh, I can do that voice. I can do Yakko. I can do Pinky. I can do PJ. Like, here's my PJ.
Right.
Well, that's fun. And it's fun to do for your friends. But it's not acting, necessarily. And that's the combination. That's that rare combination that makes you guys professionals.
Well, thank you. But I think you're right. And I also think, like, just Bill alone, he's a terrific actor. Mm-hmm. And what he does for Goofy, and the fact that you guys have loved Goofy, what's it, 35 years he's been doing Goofy or something like that?
Yeah.
They can't replace him. The only time that, you know, our sweet Wayne Allwine, who was the voice of Mickey for years and years and years, and the only reason they got replaced was because he passed away. And that, well, it happens, you know. But still, that speaks very clearly to what Leonard has so kindly said. It's about performance. It's about acting. Acting is acting, whether it's on stage or a movie or with your voice.
And I think it happens from both sides, too. Not only from the voice talent,
sure,
but the animators and the animation directors. They all study this art form, right?
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
I mean, I know because the film was being made in 3 different places, in France, Spain, and Australia, what I did to try to keep it together was I videotaped myself. Yes, back when there was videotape. I videotaped myself doing all of the scenes. So I would have the storyboard, and I would go through the storyboard acting it out. And I would send those videotapes around to the different studios when I couldn't be in that, you know, in that specific place. And it is haunting.
Why didn't you just use FaceTime?
I think you know the answer to that.
Oh, okay.
And it's like haunting to me sometimes. I haven't watched the movie actually since 1995, so I'm going to sit with you tonight and watch it. But I'll tell you, I have a really difficult time because so many of my expressions are all over Max. You know, all that rolling of eyes and petulant teenager things. It's all me, and people say, "Oh yeah, I saw that." My wife says, "Oh yeah, that's you right there." So I guess it's a two-hander in a way, right? So it's the voice talent and the animator who has to create that physical life for the character.
Sure. Do you guys remember seeing the finished film for the first time, and how you responded to it?
Yeah. It was like, wow. You know, because you work on it. You say you're drawing storyboards, and then you see it, and then you see it in pencil test form for months and months and months. You're looking at it as just pencil test, and then to see the final thing, it's like it takes this whole leap. It becomes its own thing. You no longer relate it to the thing that you have been working on. It's now alive, and it's like your child has grown up and you don't recognize him anymore.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I think what's more remarkable than having seen it the first time is how it's lived on.
Yeah.
Really, to me, to see it just keep going and going and going, and hearing stories like families that click their glasses together and say, "To the open road." And, you know, there's been a couple of guys who have made, like, videos. Someone made a shot-by-shot.
Isn't that cool?
After today, the opening number, in live action. I mean, there's no one doing a live action, well, they are now, a live action version of Lion King. You know, you guys aren't out there, you know, doing that, you're doing this. And so it's remarkable to me how it's sort of lived on in your lives.
Well, it's a great compliment to all of your work. It really is. And it says you got it right. And all there's left to say is thank you. Let's thank you.
They want to show. so maybe we'll
Oh, sure.
get out of the way of the screen.
Okay, we can stand on the side of the screen, maybe, yeah?
We're going to go over to the side, they're going to show a little video.
Okay. Enjoy the show.
Hi, everybody. Are you ready for a goofy movie? I can't be with you today. I'm doing a goofy project down in Florida right now. But I want to thank each and every one of you for showing up for the movie today. And it's one of the most important projects and the most gratifying projects I've ever had a chance to do in my 30 years of doing Goofy. So sit back, get some popcorn, and let's get going!